Holy Week from home. As we've been mentioning today, many Catholics are having to change their regular routine in preparation for Easter. Correspondent Mark Irons joins us now from his home. Mark?
Tracy, we have seen many events postponed or canceled during this pandemic, but the Easter Triduum is not something that can be shifted around.
A Holy Week unlike any we've experienced before. A decree from the Vatican's Congregation for Divine Worship and the Sacrament says the Triduum cannot be transferred to another time, adding, Easter is at the heart of the entire liturgical year and is not simply one feast among others. Masses continue to be celebrated in churches around the country. Empty sanctuary seats, but people participating remotely and many relying on our own network.
We are absolutely delighted to have the opportunity to at least share Holy Mass through this medium of EWTN.
In Chandler, Indiana, this dad prepared his 4 young sons to participate in Palm Sunday Mass from their living room. And last night in Chantilly, Virginia, a social distance safe line formed outside St. Veronica's Church, the parishioners waiting for confession inside. And if that's not possible, drive-through confessions have been set up at some churches, including outside Boston.
We want to make sure that we can give them some level of spiritual sustenance.
Almighty and eternal God.
It's all a change from what we're used to. But Father Andrew Fisher in the Diocese of Arlington says Catholics have the opportunity to make a spiritual communion.
To have that disposition to open their heart to say, Lord, I believe in the Eucharist. I believe our Lord is present. I want to share in that moment of Christ's death and resurrection taking place at the Mass.
And when families can finally leave their houses, Father Fisher hopes they will return to their spiritual home.
So that when these days have turned to life again, that we can get to Mass, there'll be a renewal of love for the Eucharist.
Some Protestant churchgoers may be able to enter their places of worship this weekend. That's because several governors in various states have deemed church an essential service. Tracy?
Okay, thank you, Mark. Correspondent Mark Irons reporting from his home tonight. Thank you, Mark.